the Heart Sutra, a beacon of wisdom revered for centuries. It illuminates the path to enlightenment, guiding seekers through the complexities of life. With just a few lines, it reveals profound truths about existence and the nature of reality. This sutra guides us toward liberation, offering insights that transcend time and culture. The Heart Sutra is a beloved text in Mahayana Buddhism, cherished for its depth and simplicity. It encapsulates the essence of Buddhist teachings, distilling complex philosophies into accessible wisdom. Its message is simple yet profound. Emptiness is reality, a concept that challenges our perceptions. Understanding this brings peace and freedom, allowing us to see beyond the illusions of the material world. Welcome to Ancient Universe Channel. This sutra is not just a collection of words. It is a living, breathing guide to spiritual awakening. It is a powerful tool for transformation, capable of changing our inner landscape. By studying and practicing its teachings, we can awaken to our true nature, discovering the boundless potential within. We can live with more wisdom and compassion, fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all beings. The Heart Sutra offers a profound message of hope, reminding us that enlightenment is within reach. It reminds us that liberation is possible, encouraging us to persevere on our spiritual journey. By understanding and embodying its teachings, we can transform our lives, achieving a state of inner peace and harmony. The Heart Sutra emerged from ancient India, a land rich in spiritual and philosophical traditions. It is believed to have originated around the 1st century CE, a time when the Indian subcontinent was a melting pot of diverse religious thoughts and practices. This period saw the flourishing of Mahayana Buddhism, which emphasized the path of the Bodhisattva and the pursuit of enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. The sutra's Sanskrit name is Prajñāpāramitā Hṛdaya Sutra, a title that reflects its profound philosophical depth. This translates to the Heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, encapsulating the essence of the Prajñāpāramitā teachings. It is a condensed version of the larger Prajñāpāramitā Sutras, which are extensive texts that explore the nature of reality and the concept of emptiness. Despite its brevity, the Heart Sutra is considered a complete teaching, offering profound insights in just a few lines. It encapsulates the essence of the Prajñāpāramitā literature, distilling complex philosophical concepts into a concise and accessible form. Its concise nature makes it easy to memorize and recite, allowing practitioners to internalize its teachings and reflect on them deeply. Over centuries, the Heart Sutra spread throughout Asia, carried along ancient trade routes and by traveling monks who shared its wisdom. It was translated into many languages, including Chinese, Tibetan, and Japanese, each translation adapting the text to the cultural and linguistic context of the region. Today it remains a central text in Mahayana Buddhist traditions, studied and revered by practitioners around the world for its timeless wisdom and spiritual guidance. Emptiness. A concept often misunderstood. It does not mean nothingness. It points to the true nature of reality. The Heart Sutra teaches that all phenomena are empty of inherent existence. This means they have no fixed, independent self. Everything is interconnected and interdependent. We often cling to the idea of a separate self. We identify with our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This clinging creates suffering. Understanding emptiness liberates us from this suffering. When we realize that nothing is permanent, we can let go of attachment. We can embrace the ever-changing nature of life. Suchness. Another name for reality as it is. It is the state of things without our projections. Recognizing suchness brings peace. Illusion or maya veils our perception. It makes us believe in a solid, separate self. This illusion is the root of our suffering. The Heart Sutra helps us see through this illusion. It reveals the impermanent and interconnected nature of all things. This understanding brings freedom. When we embrace suchness, we accept things as they are. We let go of our need to control. This allows us to experience true peace and joy. Prajna. the wisdom that arises from understanding emptiness. It's not intellectual knowledge, it's a deep, intuitive understanding. Prajna allows us to see the world with clarity. We no longer cling to illusions. We see the interconnectedness of all things. This wisdom liberates us from suffering. We are no longer bound by our attachments. We can live with greater compassion and understanding. Cultivating prajna is at the heart of Buddhist practice. Through meditation, mindfulness, and ethical living, we can develop this transformative wisdom. Liberation, the ultimate goal of Buddhist practice. It is freedom from suffering, from the cycle of birth and death. The Heart Sutra teaches that liberation is possible. It is not something we achieve in the future. It is available to us in this moment. By realizing emptiness, we break free from the chains of ignorance. We no longer identify with our thoughts and emotions. We experience true freedom. This liberation is not a selfish pursuit. It benefits all beings. When we are free from suffering, we can better help others find freedom. Enlightenment, the full realization of our true nature. It is a state of perfect wisdom and compassion. The Heart Sutra points the way to enlightenment. By understanding and embodying its teachings, we can awaken to our true potential. The path to enlightenment is a journey of self-discovery. It requires dedication, patience, and compassion, but the rewards are immeasurable. When we reach enlightenment, we experience true peace and happiness. We are free from suffering and can share our wisdom and compassion with the world. The Heart Sutra is not just a text to be studied. It is a profound guide that offers wisdom for our daily lives. When we delve into its teachings, we find that it speaks to the core of our being, urging us to live with greater awareness and compassion. It is a guide for daily living, encouraging us to integrate its principles into every aspect of our existence. Whether we are cooking a meal, taking a walk in nature, or simply going about our daily routines, the Heart Sutra reminds us to be present and mindful. Its teachings can transform our relationships, work, and outlook on life. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a deeper sense of connection with ourselves and others. This practice helps us to see beyond the surface and understand the true nature of our experiences. Pay attention to the present moment without judgment. This simple yet powerful practice allows us to fully engage with life as it unfolds, free from the distractions of past regrets or future anxieties. This helps us see the impermanence of all things. By recognizing the transient nature of life, we can learn to let go of our attachments and embrace change with grace and equanimity. Cultivate compassion. Recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. The Heart Sutra teaches us that we are all part of a larger whole, and our actions have a ripple effect on the world around us. Treat others with kindness and understanding. By extending compassion and empathy to those around us, we can create a more harmonious and loving world. Let go of attachments. Don't cling to possessions, ideas, or outcomes. The Heart Sutra encourages us to live simply and mindfully, freeing ourselves from the burden of unnecessary desires and expectations. Embrace the ever-changing nature of life. By accepting the ebb and flow of existence, we can find peace in the midst of uncertainty and change. By living the Heart Sutra, we can experience greater peace, joy, and freedom. Its teachings guide us towards a life of balance and harmony, where we can truly appreciate the beauty of each moment. We can make the world a more compassionate and harmonious place. By embodying the principles of the Heart Sutra, we contribute to a collective transformation that benefits all beings. The Heart Sutra, a timeless treasure of wisdom. Its message of emptiness and compassion continues to resonate today. This sutra offers a path to liberation from suffering. It guides us toward enlightenment and a life of meaning and purpose. By studying, contemplating, and living the Heart Sutra, we can transform our lives. We can awaken to our true nature and realize our full potential. May the wisdom of the Heart Sutra guide us all toward a brighter future. May it inspire us to live with greater compassion, wisdom, and peace. Share this video with those looking to transform their lives through spiritual understanding and mindful practice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that explores the intersection of ancient wisdom and contemporary life.